Our stories teach us about love potions, magic spells, and the hands of fate. Humans have always dreamed up magical ways to make people obsess over us. But in the absence of magic, we can look at psychology and human behavior to achieve the same goal. These are the non-magical ways you can make your crush obsessed with you. Demonstrate your best attributes. We typically like to surround ourselves with good people. If you want someone to obsess over you, showing your most honorable attributes is a good way for them to feel like they know you and to build a good reputation that can make you appear desirable. Just like how we seek out partners with positive physical attributes, we also seek out partners with positive virtues. Even if you want to come across as a little edgy and mysterious, just remember there is a difference between being a bad boy and being just plain bad. Maintain a healthy lifestyle. Looking after your hygiene, diet, and fitness are all great ways to appear generally attractive to those around you. But if you want to catch your crush's attention, it isn't about having the biggest abs or the firmest legs. By maintaining a healthy lifestyle, you're telling them that you value yourself, have high standards, and are committed to growing and improving. Be supportive. We all could use support from time to time. Even if you think your crush is surrounded by supportive people, you can and should still be supportive. Think of it as a test run for what your crush can expect if you were together. Psychologist Duncan Kramer found that couples who are emotionally supportive not only have better relationship satisfaction, but also resolve conflict in healthier ways. By being supportive and reliable, now you can cement yourself in the mind of your crush as someone they can rely on. Be mysterious. You don't want them to know everything about you just yet. Mystery builds intrigue between people. By leaving some things up to the imagination, your crush will become heavily invested in you as they yearn to uncover all of your mysteries. It's an exciting predicament to be in, but don't let that fool you into thinking that being mysterious is enough. Don't mistake mystery for being completely closed off. Don't be forward. There are few things less magical than someone who is blunt or pushy in the face of romance. While we at Psych2Go believe in the value of communication, specifically in relationships, being too open about the things that can wait might not be the strongest move right now. If you want your crush to be obsessed with you, don't try too hard. Pay attention to the previous points. Be the good person your crush needs you to be, but don't expect anything in return. Don't play games. Psychological tips can be misconstrued as a strategy or a game. If you really care about your crush, you won't try to manipulate them or use any cheap tactics. Let's face it, connections that are built upon manipulation and mind games are extremely unhealthy and will never last. Playing hard to get, negging, or any other strategy that makes a rude person out of you will inevitably leave you worse off. So if we can leave you with the closest thing to a magical solution, it would be this. Be the best person you can be, and the right person will see that. That is the final ingredient to your ethical love potion. So I hope you aspiring witches, wizards, sorcerers, and magicians have all appreciated this lesson on how to make someone obsess over you. Remember that these things take time, and no single point will work on its own. Don't expect to be nice to your crush once and they immediately fall hopelessly in love. Like I said in the beginning, it isn't really magic. If you learned something helpful today, give the video a like and remember to for more tips. We hope to see you next time and good luck.
Have you ever heard of the term covert narcissist? Maybe you're wondering how a narcissist can be covert. In the world of clinical psychology, someone who has been diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, is characterized by a grandiose sense of self-importance, a deep-seated need for praise and attention, and a lack of empathy for others. Covert narcissism, or otherwise known as shy, vulnerable, or secret narcissism, is a subtype of narcissism that is often harder to spot because of its less pronounced features and behaviors. People who are secret narcissists are not as outwardly arrogant, entitled, or self-centered as other narcissists, and instead of being charming and manipulative, they may be more anxious, reserved, and sensitive. Make mental wellness and psychology more accessible to the world. Be sure to leave a question in the comments and we'll try to reply back. Okay, without further ado, here are 7 warning signs you need to look out for that tell you if someone is secretly a narcissist. Number 1, they're very sensitive to criticism. Have you ever offered someone some suggestions and they took them personally? Narcissists have a grandiose self-image. They think of themselves as the best at everything they do and practically perfect in every sense of the word. And it's because they think so highly of themselves that it stings so much for them to ever be criticized, even over the littlest things. They will feel as if you've insulted them in the worst way possible. Narcissists take everything personally, so to them, even the most constructive feedback can feel like a harsh humiliation. Number 2, they don't take no for an answer. Oh, come on, would it really be so bad? What do you have to lose? Do they say it with a smile and a nudge until you give in? Another defining trait narcissists share is the relentless need to always have their way and get what they want. And though a covert narcissist may try to act more polite or friendly about it, they never take no for an answer. They don't care what reasons you have for saying no, whether it inconveniences you or makes you uncomfortable, because the truth is, narcissists only care about themselves, so they don't bother trying to consider other people's thoughts or feelings. Number 3, their motivation is always for self-gain. Have you ever met someone who only makes friends with people they can benefit from? They don't ever do anything if there isn't something in it for them. They may help you out if you offer them a reward, or act kind and sympathetic if they think it'll help them gain praise from others. But at the end of the day, they don't really do anything for anyone but themselves. Covert narcissists may pretend to empathize with you as they listen, acting like they care about you and your problems, but unless your conversation is about them, they will most likely just tune you out and wait for their turn to talk. Number 4, they act passive-aggressively. Narcissists are masters of emotional manipulation, especially those trying hard to appear as though they're not. Covert narcissists tend to have a lot of passive-aggressive behaviors to conceal their more undesirable nature to others. Common examples include subtly blaming others for their mistakes by saying, if only someone had known what to do. They may be hurtful jokes that are half meant, like, what, it was just a joke. Also, giving backhanded compliments like, they only like you because you're pretty. Number 5, they are easily envious of others. Narcissists are constantly comparing themselves to others because they're obsessed with being the best and want to feel superior to everyone else. And when they feel someone has outdone them in some way or has something that they lack, they often become bitter, resentful, and envious of the other person. And though a covert narcissist may never express such feelings out loud to others, you can tell by the way they never seem happy for anyone else's success. Number 6, they tend to hold a lot of grudges. They always have to have the last word, period. Someone who is secretly a narcissist may hold grudges for a long time, even against their closest family and friends. This is because when they feel like someone has treated them unfairly or hurt their feelings in some way, they have trouble letting their anger go. They're spiteful and vindictive, often in the most cunning of ways, and simply wait for an opportunity to exact revenge on the people they feel have wronged them. They always want everyone to side with them in an argument, then look for ways to turn other people against their enemies by spreading rumors about them or ruining their image. And number 7, they have difficulty with empathy. Are they there for you even if there's nothing in it for them? Are they a true friend to you, or do they simply see you as a means to an end? The trick to spotting a covert narcissist lies in looking at their actions instead of their words. Covert narcissists are trying to hide a callous lack of empathy for others. They're very good at tricking people into thinking that they care, with their fake laughs and empty words and insincere apologies. Of course, it's important to always keep in mind that only qualified mental health care professionals can diagnose someone with a psychological condition such as narcissism. But if you've noticed these traits and characteristics in a friend or family member, encourage them to seek help from a therapist and consider counseling for yourself as well. Knowing the signs that someone may be a narcissist can help you look out for problematic behaviors, relationship dynamics, and even abuse of any kind from this person later on down the line. We hope we were able to give you insight into when you're dealing with a covert narcissist. Can you think of any other signs? Leave a comment down below. Please feel free to share any thoughts you have as well. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button and share it with those out there unaware of this covert side.